once again. Um, I made a live video earlier, and the reason why I decided to delete it was because number one, my Wi-Fi was not on, and I was not getting a good connection at all. So I believe my Wi-Fi is on now. At least I hope it is. I attempted to go live twice, and I kept forgetting to turn my Wi-Fi on. And I live in an area where if my Wi-Fi is not on, I get a good connection, as far as surfing the internet and all this other shit. But as far as going live, it gets really spotty. So I really don't know if this is going to work out or not. I really don't know how this is going to turn out. But it is what it is. I decided because, first of all, hold on, let me just adjust this right here. One of the main reasons why I decided to go live was because, first of all, I cannot get on social media. I can't get on social media because everybody's talking about the verdict with as far as Mr. Chow killing the young kid, and the young kid gets 35 years and shit like that. And everybody's fussing, everybody's fighting, everybody is talking about race wars, black people against white people against black people, Chinese people against everybody, and all this other shit. I just can't, I can't deal with that because, I can understand everybody's frustration. I can understand everybody's anger. I totally get it. I totally understand it. Especially when you have actual cases of white people committing the same crimes, using the same weapons. They go to trial and they get sentenced, they get convicted, and they get sentenced. The white person gets less than 10 years or less and get guaranteed early release, while the black person who commits the same crime gets 3 decades in prison. I mean, I can't understand that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, when you have 2 people or more that are not black who commits the same crimes versus the people who are black who commits the same crimes gets decades in prison. So that's the one thing that I can't understand that. I can't understand that. But, I understand people are angry and all this and all that, but committing wars and fighting and threatening people is not the answer. Okay? That is not the answer, because that is what the powers that be want you to do. That is exactly what they want you to do. There are more power in our brains than there are in our fists. Okay? I know it's not right. I know it's not fair. So we're just going to have to keep fighting the good fight, but do it politically. Do it without violence. Do it without killing people. Do it without violence and none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't need that. We really don't need that. It's beneath us, and we really don't need that shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I completely understand how it's unfair and all that. Because like I say, when you got white people and Chinese people and Korean people and all these other people that are committing the exact same crimes, and they get a slap on the wrist, but when a black person commits the same crime, they get life in prison and the electric chair. So I don't understand that. But we're not here to talk about that because, like I say, it's on Facebook, it's on Twitter, it's on Instagram, it's on pretty much every social media. And I can't get on social media and do what I do, as far as creating edits for people. All these groups on Facebook and all these other social media, they submit their and they want us to edit it for them, whether it's the husband, the wives, the family, the kids, the cars, the homes, the landscapes, or whatever. It's hard for me to do that and have fun and have a good time when I'm constantly bombarded with all this race and hate stuff. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be a part of that. Like I say, I understand how people are angry and upset and all this and all that, but that's not going to change anything. We need to, be book smart about this and not enter the streets and harm people and try to hurt people and kill people and stuff like that. That's not what this is all about. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's not fair, but there are better ways and more common sense ways to handle that. But anyway, enough of that, because I got a brand new video that I just filmed, that I just edited. It's done. It's ready. And I decided to wait until tomorrow to do that because I'm doing this live thing right now, and I decided to wait till tomorrow to upload the video. So we're going to be talking about Knight Rider. We're going to be talking about the original Knight Rider, and we're going to be talking about the reboot Knight Rider. I can't remember exactly what year it came out, but it's the Black Mustang GT Shelby 500. Y'all know what I'm talking about. So we're going to talk about those two shows. We're going to talk about my likes. We're going to talk about my dislikes, what I think worked, what did not, and all that crazy stuff. So it's going to be really interesting. So make sure that you turn on your notification tabs and shit like that, because it's going to be a wild, crazy video. So like I said, I'm going to upload that to my YouTube channel tomorrow. I also want to say that I thank you all for checking out my YouTube channel, for subscribing, for watching my videos, especially my video shorts. I got a video short that's reaching 5 million views. Okay? 5 million. I had absolutely no idea that short would blow up worldwide the way it did. I mean, it not only the United States, but Australia, Canada, London, New Guinea, Yugoslavia. I mean, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Everywhere, worldwide. That's how viral that video went. And I had absolutely no idea it was going to do that. So for all of you that checked out a video, and for all you that commented, and for all you that showed all of your support, man, it really means a lot. Thanks, Cargo 66. Thank you. I really do appreciate you stopping by and leaving a message. Like I said, I tried to create a live video earlier, but I forgot to turn my Wi-Fi on. And where I'm at, if you don't turn your Wi-Fi on, your your live is going to be really spotty. Okay, so I really don't even know exactly how this live is going to turn out. So I have absolutely no idea. So hopefully, this will turn out pretty good. It is hot in here. It is like 102 degrees. Okay, it is 102 degrees here, and I got my fan on and I got my AC on. So if you hear that in the background, I apologize for that. But I had no other choice but to turn that on. There's absolutely no way I can go live and do this without air on, because a really good friend of mine collapsed today due to heat exhaustion. He was outside raking leaves, even though I told him not to do it. And I went to the store, and when I came back, he was out there raking leaves, and I gave him a bottle of water, and I said, you need to go back home because it's too hot. He's 66 years old, and he had absolutely zero business being outside in that type of weather, in that type of heat. So I took him home, okay? And then he got sick. Not because he drunk the water, he was sick before I gave it to him because of heat exhaustion, okay? You simply cannot be outside in this type of weather, doing any type of physical work, especially when it's hot outside. You cannot do that. All right, you simply cannot do that. So, if you're experiencing really hot weather and shit like that, the best thing you need to do is just stay inside. Okay, just stay inside. All right. I'm talking in my regular voice because if I wanted to do my ASMR, then you have to go to my channel for that. But let me just try just to see what it sounds like. Check this out. What's up, everybody? Go sleep. Mr. Percy here, back with a brand new video. And today we're gonna talk about some crazy shit. So get back, relax, take your shoes off. Let's get into this video. Now, you probably didn't hear that really good because I got a fan on behind me and I got the AC running in the background. But if I were to turn all that shit off, even though I would be melting like a black snowman, but it is what it is. And that's the reason why I'm using my regular voice instead of my ASMR voice, because I'm not doing an ASMR thing right now. Right now, I'm speaking in my regular voice. So, Chargo66, if you're still watching, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I am going to make you a moderator to my channel, because you have been my number one supporter. You have been my number one viewer. You comment in all my videos and all my comments and stuff like that. You have been my number one supporter. You and another person. So I'm thinking about making you a moderator of my channel. Okay? So once I figure out how to do that, then that's exactly what I'm going to do, because, like I say, you have been a top supporter of my channel, and I appreciate you, and much love to you, and all that good stuff. So I really do appreciate that. Okay? But before I turn this off, I just want to say, I really don't know exactly how this is going to turn out, so I hope it turns out pretty good. But when you tune in social media, you're going to see a whole bunch of people that are angry, upset. You're going to run upon a bunch of racist people that are saying that they're glad that he got the verdict that he got and all this and all that. Don't pay attention to that, okay? You are better than that. We're all better than that. Okay? So You know, my advice to all of you is just don't pay attention to the dumb shit, because you got racist white people that want a race war. They are egging on the black people to cause a race war and all this other shit. Don't do that, because that's exactly what the powers that be want us to do. Okay? Don't do that. Just keep living your life. Keep doing the best that you can. You know, pay your bills the best that you can and all that good stuff, and just worry about your family. Just worry about you and yours. Don't worry about social media, because social media is it basically a trap, really. Okay, it's a trap. It's going to get you in trouble, and nobody needs that. Okay, I'm not a racist person at all. I've dated women outside my race. I have children outside my race. My best friend in the whole wide world is a big fat chubby Mexican. And I have really close white friends close to me. I have Indian friends that are close to me and shit like that. I'm not racist at all. But there are people out there who actually are. So don't pay attention to that hate stuff. You understand what I'm saying? Don't pay attention to that hate stuff. Just do the best you can. Take care of your family. Take care of your kids, your wife, your husband, and blah, 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 and all that good stuff. And everything should work out okay. Yeah, man. I'm gonna try to get you hooked up. Because you have been one of my top supporters. So I thank you and much love to you. So as soon as I figure out how to do that, I plan on doing that. All right. Right now, I'm just gonna get out of here because it is hot as fuck. I'm gonna take me a shower and shit, and try to get cooled off and stuff like that. Because look, let me tell you something, man. It is hot. It is hot. As a matter of fact, I created a bird bath outside my front yard, and I put new bird seed in my bird feeder, but they wasn't hitting on that. You know what I'm saying? Because it was too hot. No, the birds don't want to eat dry birds seed and shit like that. They want some water. So I put out a bird bath, and I closed the door for about 10 minutes. When I opened the door, I had like 7 or 8 cardinals, male cardinals. I had like 3 or 4 female cardinals. I had like 5 blue jays. And I have all different types of birds all in my bird bath and shit like that. They wasn't eating the seed. I mean, they was like going back and forth eating the seed, but they was like going back and forth and shit. You know, they go get something to eat and then they get in the water. That's just how hot it is out here. It's hot. And it's not even in July. You understand what I'm saying? It's not even in July. God. But anyway, y'all take care and God bless. I'm finna get out of here. Sorry about that. I'm finna get out of here and God bless. I'm finna take a shower and get something to eat. But check out my latest video, my new video that I filmed and I edited and I recorded it and everything is all done. I plan on uploading it tomorrow. So make sure that you turn your notifications on and check that out. All right. I'm out of here. Take care. God bless. Y'all be good. And always stay ghostly. All right.